Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Konate. Now Dimarco. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And the finish! They've scored!
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get on the end of this?
He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Barella really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner.
Madrid have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Mbappe.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Back into the middle. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's good running with the ball. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Has a look and plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And they're quick to press. Now it's Tura. Di Marco. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich. He has found the way through. Lovely, now then. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. That should get the job done. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Barella.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, it's come to nothing. Kimmich. And now the breakaway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Barella. Engages and forces him off the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ndika with the foul. He's being urged to shoot. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Shot could shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Di Marco. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barella, looking for a runner. Oh, that was vital. Barella. Stood up well to him there. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe! And he hits the net! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. The lightness of step, and we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Et d'autres accessoires sont disponibles à la boutique du club.
So we're into the second 45. Now it's Palmer. He's found a way and he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mbappe gets into a good position. And it's Gravenberch. Defending of the desperate variety.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Barella. Di Marco. Oh, important interception. Lukaku is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Palmer. And Ndika. Cucurella. Now Van de Ven. And it's Cucurella. Timber. Palmer has found the net here, of course. Looking to play him in. And claimed it back swiftly. Now Mbappe. Almost an hour gone. Barella really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Gravenberch picks it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. Cleared without complication. Palmer. And it's Barella. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Barella.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played back in. And here's Mbappe. Nicely spread. That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the run. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, he's played it in low. Ndika tries to clear. Now it's Kimmich. Very nicely done. Kimmich gets... Up he goes!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Thuram. Can he get it through? And that's aimed into the middle. Cucurella can get it clear. That's very neat. Gravenberch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ambitious ball here. That's a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Cucurella. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20, le numéro 10, le numéro 23, le numéro 38, le numéro 9, le numéro 6, le numéro 32. À leur place, le numéro 21, le numéro 4, le numéro 7, le numéro 13, le numéro 15, le numéro 8, le numéro 5. Attention, changement.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Reinders. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Osimhen really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Madrid finding their passes. Dembele. It's Dembele! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilient.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Ainsi que d'autres objets souvenirs.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Hakimi. Reinders. That is Gallagher. Konate. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gallagher. And Reinders. Threads one in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's Yildiz. Yildiz! Oh, it's in! threat. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Madrid go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that will be the final act. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doku tries looking up for options on the left.
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
It's a sharp pass. Gravenberg. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Pass has gone astray.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Knocks it into space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Madrid have reclaimed it.
Now it's Mbappe.
And this is Lukaku. And the finish! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
Reinders. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up.
Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. There's the shot! Goal! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid go into the lead.
Gravenberg. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
And it's Hakimi. Osimhen.
Danger averted for now.
Taken back almost at once.
What a throw in.
Gravenberg. Gravenberg, nicely spread. Nicely weighted ball.
Very nicely done. Hakimi looking to run onto it. That is lovely. Out of play for a throw. Drives it in. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Spread it left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice looking ball. Barella showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This looks promising. Palmer. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ndika promptly onto that, and that is that. Good ball, good take. Osimhen has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
DiMarco ready to try one. So the perfect chance to get one back. Now it's Rangers. Out to the left it goes. In by DiMarco.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Madrid 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 32.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now it's Lukaku. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Palmer. Gravenberg. That's a cute ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. It's been slipped through. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lukaku could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bellingham. Osimhen tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's there to get it away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, good-looking ball. Barella, who has set up 2 goals, Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Reinders.
Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most convincing of passes. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Can he finish? It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a key interception.
And it's Reinders.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Barella.
Barella.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Reinders. And it's Hakimi.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Take back. Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? He could be in here. Steaming on goalwards. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great chance here from position A1. He's trying the shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Doku threads one in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberg. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Doku! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Chers spectateurs, veuillez vous munir de vos billets car nous allons procéder à la